Oh, hello, hello. Welcome to another one of Adam's Eye Sunday Chats. I've had a pretty peaceful weekend, if it been known, guys. Yesterday I didn't really do anything at all. Just chilled out at home. Had a little bet on the boxing, but that's about it. Let's see if anyone's about. We got one viewer. How we doing? How are we on Sunday? Say hi so I can see the old chat's working, could you please? There's a few more arriving. There's 3. How we all doing? Welcome back to another Adam's Eye chat. There's Taylor. How we doing? You are talking to. Hello, Kieran. How you doing, man? Nice. Kieran's on there. Construction with Kieran. Kieran's got a channel as well. I've watched a couple of your videos, Kieran. Really good, mate. Yeah, so if anyone wants to have a look at Kieran's stuff, check out his channel. Hi, Maria. How we doing? Hello. Oh, I can never pronounce your name. Moonin. Hello. You know who I mean. Yeah, I'm just doing a Sunday vlog again. Well, not a Sunday vlog, a Sunday live again, just to catch up with you all, see how you're all doing. Like I say, I've had a pretty quiet weekend this weekend. I've just been chilling out. And yeah, yesterday I just had a little chill out all through the day, really. Didn't do a lot. Did a few chores, did some washing up, cleaned my bathroom. No worries, Kieran. Happy days, bro. Yeah, so I watched the boxing last night. I stayed up and watched that. That was good. So yeah, Anthony Joshua did the job in 9 rounds. I had a bet on on the 7th round and on the 8th, £10 each of them. I think 7th round would have got me back 100 quid, and the 8th round would have been 110, I think. But it didn't come through. So oh well. AJ done well though. Hopefully that lines up a good fight with Fury next. I'd like to see him fight the Gypsy King, the big dosser. That'd be good. So yeah, this week on the tricky brickies, we're going to be doing some more on that plot that we started on Friday. I think it was called Flying Friday, was it? The video, I forget. I make so many videos now. I've made over 100 now. Oh yeah, and something I want to tell you all. I've hit the 2,000 mark with the subscribers, which I'm absolutely over the moon about, which is superb, because I never even thought that I'd get to 1,000 before Christmas. So to go over 2,000 just before Christmas is absolutely superb. So thank you all for that. That's absolutely brilliant. So has anyone got any questions for me? Anything like that? Anyone want to chat about anything in particular? Want my view on anything? Cheers, Taylor. Cheers, John. Thanks for that. He's just written hi, Adam. Enjoying the show. You're a top bloke. Cheers for that, John. Happy days. Thank you, John. Hope you have a good Christmas. Taylor, I hope you have a good Christmas. All you guys and girls. Yeah, I hope you have a brilliant Christmas time. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing over Christmas. Probably be a quiet one. There might be a few more Adam's vlogs over Christmas if I'm not doing brickwork. But yeah, I'm going to introduce something into the show this week. It's my Thailand countdown. I'm going to be banging my Thailand countdown on there every day. So that should be interesting, like, just to see the clock ticking down every day, getting a little step closer to the hope. I've got my fingers crossed, my toes crossed and everything. The trip to Thailand on the 8th of April, just before my 41st birthday. So that should be something interesting. What we got here then? We got a question here from Jellyfoots. Hi Adam, would you like to build your own house one day? Yeah, I would love to do my own house one day, but I wouldn't want to do a brick house, I don't think. I'm a strong believer in, I've got a few ideas of what I really like to see, and that would be a container house. I'd love to build a container house, but mix some brickwork in between it, if you know what I mean. A lot of glass, a lot of overhangs, but it's just about finding the right plot of land at the right price, and then trying to do something. But that might come along one day. But to be honest, it's never been a high on my priority to get myself somewhere to live, like own my own land or anything. I think when you come into this earth, you come as you are. I've got no sort of inspiration to buy somewhere to like live and own it for myself. I'd rather spend my money on seeing the whole world rather than being in one place. So if I ever won the lottery or something like that, of course I'd have to build something amazing, something immense. But short of that, I think I'm just going to spend my life working and saving up to go on holidays and seeing the world, because that's my passion, is travelling. Right, next question was from UND. How long am I going for? Well, I've booked for 4 weeks at the moment to Thailand, so that should be superb. But at the moment, as it stands, we've got it's the Thai government are not letting people in without a 2-week quarantine in an ASQ rated hotel where you get medically checked and all that sort of stuff. You have to have a fit to fly certificate, and you have to have I think it's enough money in your bank. You have to have $100,000 worth of medical insurance minimum, and I think you need a minimum of, I think it's 10 grand in the bank, but I'm not 100% sure on that, because that number has come down just to try and boost the amount of people going to Thailand for tourism purposes, because they strongly rely on the tourism in Thailand as a way to sustain the country. So I'm hoping that they ease the restrictions as we go into spring. If I'm going over there, I don't mind doing a week of quarantine somewhere, but 2 weeks is a bit steep when you're going for a month. Other than that, I could always cancel my return flight, because I do know that there is a 90-day visa available and a 60-day visa available. The normal 31, I think, has been quashed for the moment, or just put up frozen. So I think the 60-day one will probably be the one. Then I could return. I could go for 2-week quarantine, then have 4 weeks in Thailand after that. But again, it's been out of finance, 6 weeks off of work, 2 weeks in a quarantine hotel. I think the cheapest I found that is 930 quid. And that's with your room and your food. But that's it. You're not allowed to leave the hotel. So that's the cheapest. I found one at the moment. And if that's the cheapest, it's not going to be the best place. I've got a lot of experience of cheap places in Thailand. You're better off spending a little bit more and getting a bit better, because some of the places are right holes. Right, Adam, you and everyone else have a nice evening and third advent. Yes, thank you. Oh, Fiscop, is that how you pronounce your surname? Monin Fiscop. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. I do try my hardest. Right, what we got? Taylor, what are you saying here? When will you and Charlie do a video together? You two are funny. You know what? Yeah, I'd love to do a video with Charlie. Charlie mentioned me in his vlog, or his little video he uploaded yesterday. Said, like, yeah, give me a look at that, which I always appreciate. So I'll bang one out for Charlie back. Ditto to you, bro. If any of you haven't seen Charlie Collison's channel, check him out. He's a bricklayer as well. I used to work with Charlie. Really nice bloke. Really good at what he does. He's very, very, very particular about the way he does stuff, and he does it in a way which he's trying to make you money for price work and stuff. So trying to show you his best methods and quickest ways he finds, or well, best ways to make money doing price. So yeah, check his channel out. Really do. It's really good. And yeah, that'd be cool. Right, what we got here now? From Kieran, how are you finding the weather at the moment? Are you having to have more days off than you'd like, mate? Weather rubbish here every day in Leicester at the moment. Yeah, we're a bit hit and miss as well, Kieran. It is what it is in the winter, isn't it? It's a lovely job in the summer, our job, isn't it? Hey, can't wait for them days to come back. Hopefully, it won't be too long after Christmas when we start getting some nice spring days. But yeah, we have been hit a few times. A couple of days, not last week, the week before, for rain and sleet and snow one day, and it was too cold another. Monday we went in this week and it was too cold, so we didn't start. We do. I made a video of it, sure of it. I think it was called Early Day. Yeah. So, but me and Gary did Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Si came back as well. So we were full squad again, 3-1 on Thursday and Friday. We finished off a joist lift on. They're quite big plots. Finished joist lift off, and then we did Friday. We started the next plot. I think it's plot 41. But it's the same house as what we just did before, but it's a handed version of it. So on the drawing, so it looks like that normally. It'll be this way this time. And the outside skin's different on this one. I believe, I know, it's 2 flanks of block work on this one. It's like a brick band around the bottom. I think it's about 6 courses, might be 8 courses around the bottom. Stone seals on the bay windows, but then it turns to block and returns around the corner. I think 330. I think it's 330. Oh, a brick and a half, whatever works. Bond probably will be best. But yeah, so we'll be doing that on tomorrow. We'll be there. So we've done some block work there. So we'll be backing up with insulation and cracking on with that tomorrow. So that'll be in tomorrow's episode. Yeah, so that should be cool. So yeah, I hope that answered your question, Kieran. I'm babbling on a bit about other stuff. Right, John Woods. Hi, Adam. Have you come across many bricklayers who pick it up on site? Yeah, I know a few actually. Actually, Tom Coe. Tom Coe picked up all his my mate. You know the one I speak to at break time. Tom Coe. Yeah, he picked it up on site. He was a ground worker, and then he just started picking up bricklaying on site. So I think the expression a lot of people say at first was his line monkey, I suppose. But yeah, he was on the line for a bit, and then he's starting to do his corners and stuff now, starting to build other stuff, which is cool. He's been doing plots and that with gangs for a good year or so now, I think. So yeah, he's getting better and better. But yeah, there are a few people who pick it up on site. I mean, that's when you start learning, really. I mean, I went to college, and when I was at college, I weren't really learning much as such, other than really, yeah, it's hard to say really. They showed me the method, but the practical you have to do on site. I think can't be getting a trowel in your hand and repetition. The more you do it, the better you get. And if you start young, you can get really good. Like in your early 20s, you can get up to a really good standard. You start at 16, 17, get on site by 18, smash out 3 years and suck the information in like a sponge. By 25, you could be raking it in because you'll have your fitness and you'll have the knowledge. So that's the best way to do it for you up and comings. The sooner you do it while you got your health, because as you get older, your body don't. I'm not as quick as what I used to be now, and I'm only 40. You know what I mean? When I was 20, in my 20s, I was quick. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my answer to that. You can pick it up on site. You learn a lot on the site. Jellyfoots, how did the date go? Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, the date was supposed to be tonight, but I got a message. Oh, shall I read it out to you? I got a message. Oh, no, I won't now. But, yeah, no, it's off. It's not happened. I didn't fancy it. So, no date for me tonight. Boo. I struggle on with my single life. But then again, it don't bother me being single actually at the moment, because believe it or not, I think Charlie went over this in his video yesterday. There's as much as like when I do my bricklaying, and stuff during the day. Remember, like at the same time, I'm still doing an 8 hour day on 8, 9 hours, whatever it is. I'm on site, getting up early in the morning. I get up at 5 in the morning most mornings. Then when I get home from work, normally about 4 to 5 o'clock at night, I then spend an hour editing. Then I've got to do all the putting the music to the videos, this, that, and the other. And then by the time I've got it all uploaded and got all the stuff set up on it, like there's loads of stuff you have to do other than just film the videos. You know what I mean? When you get it onto YouTube, I've got to put like my emblem on there, the starting thing, and this and that. It does take a lot of time. So when I'm doing all of that, I think I've lost what I was talking about now. What was I talking about? Yeah, so it's knackering. Charlie went over it the other day on his video. Like, it does take a lot out of you. But so I haven't really, like, it doesn't bother me that I haven't got a bird at the moment, or girlfriend as such at the moment, because I'm busy. I'm busy doing what I'm doing. I'm doing my work, doing these videos. I'm really enjoying my time at the moment. And with my trip going to Thailand coming up, if I was to start seeing someone now, it'd be a bit funny, I think. Like, with the one I've got a holiday booked for a month away, there's a lot of stigma about going to Thailand and what goes on over there. And I've got first-hand experience of it. I fell in love with a Thai girl over there, and I visited her 4 times. You know what I mean? I went over there for a month ago, four times in 1 year in 2018. So to have a girlfriend here and then go over there, I think that would put a lot of pressure on a relationship. So, yeah. Right. What we got now? The next 1,000 subscribers will come this year. You deserve it. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, but I'm saying now I'm up to 2,000 subscribers. That'd be awesome if I could get up to 3,000, wouldn't it? Or 4 or 5. I don't know. Everyone, you guys, I think, are brilliant. Like, everyone who's joined so far, it's quite. I'm a bit sort of overwhelmed by it all, really. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's brilliant, and thank you all again for your support. If I get another 1,000, I'll be over the moon. Cheers, Taylor. Nice one, man. Adam's still the best, though. Is from Mr. Charland1. Is bricklaying taking a toll on your body, or is it not as bad as everyone says? I'm a 22-year-old bricklayer. I'll tell you when it did me in. When I was doing footings for a little while, I used to get pain in the bottom of my back. So I sort of like moved on to superstructures because you get to stand up more. And just little things like the board stands that I made make you a lot easier on your back. So the less you bend over, the less your back hurts. I do get occasional pains, especially in the winter now, in here in my elbows, like tennis elbow and stuff occasionally, but not that much. I did have a bad wrist the other week. I don't know whether that was work related or whether I'd sprained it. I had done some. I don't box anymore, but I do go down to my garage where I've got a bag set up, and I did some like training down there. I was thumping the bag quite hard, and then the next day my wrist started hurting at work. So whether I tweaked it then and then doing concrete blocks, it made it worse, I don't know. But in general, now my body feels all right. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not crippled or anything like that. Winter's always harder on your body. In the summer, I feel fit as a fiddle. Yeah, from Kieran there. Yeah, agree, dude. Got to take the rough for the smooth. That's it, mate, innit? You know what it's like. You know, you must have been on site for a while, bro. You know, it is that, innit? But as well as it's rough for the smooth, some days, I mean, you could have a day in the winter, and if you've got a nice piece of work to do, it don't matter. As long as it's layable, you can make good money in the winter, couldn't you? You know what I mean? In certain bits, you can do. But then you can have crap in the summer. You know what I mean? You suddenly got a rake of joist lifts to do in the summer or something. You're like, oh, God, not just breaking even on lifts, not making any money. Horrible. Or you get a lift and you got loads of corbels and they've got a corbel out 35 mil or something. a go, and you can only build 3 or 4 courses, and they're 8 courses or whatever. So you have to do things in stages. You can't finish things. That happens, doesn't it? So it is rough with a smooth, isn't it? Yeah. Taylor, I'm really sorry to hear that, bro. Oh, sorry to hear that, Taylor. I don't know whether you want me to say anything on here or not, but I'm sorry to hear that news, mate. Right. Again from Taylor. I am 28-year-old bricklayer. Love staying healthy, and I'll try and work out every day after work. Yeah, definitely, man. Keep yourself healthy, eat well, and if you're training as well, yeah, you do fine. Do I ever do? From John Woods. Do I ever work in central London? If so, is it harder? I've done. Yeah, I've worked all over London. Sites are sites. Once you're on there, once you know the method of the site and how people work around there, how you getting your materials, how you getting your muck brought up to you, what lifts you're doing, your drawings, then no, it's no different really. The only problem is I don't really like working in central London. One, because of the congestion charge. Two, it's a pain in the arse driving and commuting all the way into London. I'd rather skip around the outside of the city, places I can drive to in my car, and they're normally bigger sites outside of the city. More houses, more brickwork stuff. In the city, it's a lot of pre-car stuff. But I've done plenty of private work in the city of London. Me and Si have done quite a bit. So yeah. Steve Teddy, how you doing, bro? First time I've seen that name come up. So welcome, Steve. Cheers for tuning in. And this question is, am I a dad? Are you a dad? Yes, I am a dad. I've got 4 children. I'm not with the mum anymore, though. With the mothers, 2 mothers. Got 2 of my first girlfriend, and had 2 of my wife, Dawn. My first relationship had Madison and Austin. Maddie, my little girl, and Austin, my little boy. And then my marriage, I had Lily and Rosie, another 2 little girls. So yeah, they're cool. And yeah, they're not going to be in any videos soon. But yeah, my kids are cool. Happy days. Michael Berry. How many inches do you use? I have 11 inch. Well, I don't use all 11 of mine. No. At the moment, I'm using a Marshalltown 1912, but it's worn down. It's not even 11 inches long anymore, but it's still really wide. But I'm not. On my next trail, I think I was looking at one. I like the one that Si's got. He's got a Marshalltown, a lever handled Marshalltown 1911. I had a 10 before. I like 10 for bricks, and I might get an 11 for blocks. I think a 12. Over time, a 12 is going to knacker my wrist out. So yeah, I think I'll go down to an 11 and a 10. Maria, Adam, what are you having for dinner? I've had my dinner already. I drove down to Mersey Island earlier, and I was going down there to start doing something for Christmas for the locals, a little video for the little local Mersey Island page. I was going to go around and fly my drone around and get everyone's Christmas lights and stuff in, put a little Christmas tune behind it and all that lot, and just a little video just for like the local Facebook page. And I went down there and I saw my little sister. She was just sitting down there outside the library. She'd been for a cycle, and I bumped into her and I stopped and went, "What are you doing?" She said she weren't doing much. So she cycled back to hers. I picked her up and we popped down to the local pub and had a bit of lunch. So I had to catch up with my sister. So I had a big burger in the pub and some chips, some onion rings and a pint. So that was nice. Fish beer, dude. Where? Cheers, Adam. Top lad. No worries. Jack Bummy, Adam, do you make money from YouTube? Yeah, I do. Yes, Jack, but not very much, mate. Not very much. I don't know, maybe sometimes 3, 4 quid a video. Not a great deal of money, mate. Not millions. I wish I did make millions on it, but eventually I might do. I might make money on it eventually, but you never know. I did actually have a few little ideas about making money out of it, but I thought to myself, nah, I'd rather just do what I'm doing at the moment. I think I like making the videos, the setup of it all. I think it's better to like a bit of comedy in the videos and stuff, and not really like it's not. I'm not making these videos because I want to sell you stuff. I don't want you to buy stuff off of me. You know what I mean? I want you to enjoy the videos. That's why I do them. That's why I make them, because I want people to see what I do in my life, and hopefully people enjoy the stuff that I do. You know what I mean? Because I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm always smiling. So I think if I could spread some of the love and a bit of happiness and that through the YouTube channel, that'd be happy days. But I've put the monetization on my YouTube channel, and it does make me a little bit of money. But like I say, it's not a great deal. And the time I put into my videos, and like all the equipment and stuff that I've had to buy, like I bought my GoPro, or I've said this last week. Um, I've got a microphone. I've got SD cards to buy. And like, yeah, just all the stuff that I have to get. Really, it's not a great deal of stuff, but I've got my drone as well, and then you have to buy batteries for them, and these tiny little batteries on these things. They last for a while, but then like when I'm filming like 5, sometimes 6 videos a week, you're charging your batteries up every day, and you know what I mean, after a while they do wear down, so you have to get new ones. I bought filters for the lenses so that you get a clearer picture. Oh, excuse me. You get a clearer picture. So just things like that, really. That's what I sort of spend it on. And yeah, I've got something that I did order yesterday when I was at home. I've ordered some tricky bricky, just talking about selling stuff and all that lot, because there's a lot of things about merchandise in there. People sell merch and stuff on there. But what I have done is I bought us a little Christmas present just for the tricky brickies. But I've got us these jackets off of one of these places online, and now I've got them customised with tricky bricky on them. They're like high vis jackets. But they're zip up ones, fleece lined, waterproof as well, I think, so you can wear them over the top. And they got tricky brickies on them. So yeah, I got them for the boys as a little thank you for being in the in the videos and stuff. And yeah, hopefully they'll wear them and you'll see them soon. I ordered them, and I wanted to get them before Christmas, so I can give them to the boys before Christmas. So I had to pay express delivery on them. So they should be on the 16th, hopefully. I think it's the 16th, so Wednesday. So we should have them on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So yeah, happy days. Well, Alex Candy, how you doing, Alex? Hi, Adam. I'm from Cardiff, and the weather is yeah. Do you think moving county to lay bricks is a good idea, or country? Yeah, you can do, mate. Yeah, I don't think there's any harm in it. I wouldn't go to Germany though. I think that's the day of Germany is gone. Try Australia. I've got a mate, an Irish lad, he came from Ireland over to, and I worked with him in St Neots. I was building an 8-story block of flats for Landmark Construction, but it was a Kia site in St Neots, and for Landmark. And this bloke Matt Breen, he went to Australia and he works over there now, and he seems to have been there for a while. So he must be doing all right if he's still there, because otherwise he would have had to come home, wouldn't he? So I reckon he's doing good. So yeah, I would encourage going to work abroad. See the world. If the trade can take you around the world and you get to see everywhere in the world, then do it by all means. If you're single or you've got the means to be able to do it, then wow, yeah, what an experience. Go and lay bricks. Just imagine that, if you could say you'd lay bricks on all of the different continents of the planet. And that would be quite an accolade, isn't it? I've laid bricks in Asia, because I laid a few when I was on holiday. I see a bloke building a wall, and it was excruciating for me to watch him, because he was fumbling around and his muck was awful, and I put some fairy liquid in his muck for him, and then he knocked it up and he was like, oh, better. And yeah, I laid a couple of bricks to lime for him, and every time I walked past him, he was always giving me the, oh, thank you, boss. Yeah, so that was fun. But yeah, I definitely encourage going to work abroad. Definitely. How much do you charge per one concrete block, bro? Mate, you can't really. Or we get. I don't know, what is it? It's about, I think, anywhere between like 140, 160 on site. I think it is, isn't it? 140s, 160s, 180s maybe on site, a block. But on privates, you have to charge a little bit more because you're not getting it all brought up to you on scaffold lifts. Normally have to manhandle it further. So the site sounds a lot different. Never worked on a site, just private jobs. Yeah, you should get on a site, man. It's good fun on site. What's this one? Um, oh, Hey Adam, how's it going, pal? Yeah, good. Hello, Can. How you doing? Adam Burgess, evening fella. Who who prices the jobs you do? We sub at the moment to a company called APS. So the people at APS do all the QS and everything, and then tell us the prices, and it's up to us if we want to take the work on. And yeah, we were happy with the prices they gave us, so that's why we're doing it. There's quite a lot involved with the plots we're doing, and not that's just straight away, straight simple. A lot of other bits and bobs you have to do to them, other than just like cardboard boxes, you know. So yes, Steve Teddy, good one, mate. No worries, bud. Craig Blakesley, sorry. Can you imagine doing the job you're doing when you're 67? That's when you can claim your state pension. It's a joke. I won't be doing this when I'm 67, mate. I ain't going to make 67. And if I am 67, I won't be in this country. I'll be in a warmer climate. Definitely. That's my plan. You know, I'm saving my money as I go. I've got a little bit of money saved up for when I'm old already. Not a lot, but I add to it all the time. And hopefully, with a bit of luck, I'll be in a warmer climate somewhere. Fingers crossed. I start, and I can. I start at 11 and ground down to 9 inch with a girthy handle. Yeah, a thick handle is quite nice actually. I don't like the narrow handles. I like a big, thick, girthy handle. So I'm used to what I'm holding, you know. Yeah, but the thicker handles are definitely better, I think. Adam, what do you think you would be doing if you wasn't a bricklayer? Well, I've done a few other jobs in my past. I did block paving. I worked in a pub. I've done I'm a qualified electrician, believe it or not. I did that when I first left school. I've done motor mechanics. I've done logistic work. Um, I've done all sorts. I was a removal man for a little while. Paper boy. I worked for my mum in her little shop. She had a shop when I was a kid on a caravan park. I used to go to cash and carry all the Coke cans and that in. But this is a mad thing. When I was 16, I carried 12 crates of Coke in one go, like a 16 lad. I was only young, like I say, and I've never been huge. I'm only about 5'8", 5'9". At the moment I weigh 13, but back then I was weighing about 9 stone. I had not a fat on me. And I think I got 12 crates of Coke, like 24 cans. And I struggled, there some birds there, and I was going, yeah, loading it up down there, carrying them into my mum's shop. All these like holiday makers down there, like girls around my age, trying to impress them. So, but yeah, I don't know. I did eBay. I had an eBay shop once upon a time. I used to sell. It was called Cool Toys for Boys, and my mum, she used to sell all like stuff in her shop for the like kids and stuff down at the holiday park. all like bats and balls, badminton sets, footballs, inflatables, all that sort of stuff. So my mum used to get it, and then I used to sell it on eBay and try and make a couple of quid on there. And I did. I used to make a few quid on it. So that was good fun. That was something I did. I'm a little bit of a entrepreneur. I try and make a few quid here and there if I can. Joe Bricky Gorlad. Thank you, mate. Your videos are great and your personality is great. I'm a Bricky 27 and would say on there because you check my page, mate. Yeah, no worries, Jack. I'll give that a look. Jack Charles Brickwork. Yeah, no worries, Jack. Everyone, have a look at Jack Charles Brickwork. He's got a page on the tube. So yeah, give Jack a look. I'll definitely have a look. That's for sure. I enjoy the videos. That's just the way you are. Cheers, Taylor. No worries, man. Oh, Jack, you want a David Wilson job as well? Yeah, I don't mind David Wilson. I think they're all right. They're pretty good. What's this one? Mark GGG Triple G. Love the channel. Hello from Thailand. Been here 18 years in Bangkok. Was a bricklayer in Essex for 15 years before I come from Upminster. Happy Christmas. Nice one, Mark. Happy days, bro. Yeah, how's Bangkok? Saw a cowboy and all that. I don't mind about Bangkok. It's just, I prefer Pattaya though, if I'm honest. I do, because of the beach and that. So I think it's a little bit cleaner. But Bangkok, I've had some wild nights there, that's for sure. Brilliant fun. Stuart Nickel, how is Simon? Yeah, Simon's all right. Simon's back at work again. He's back. He came back on Thursday. And he did Thursday and Friday. So yeah, that's cool. Let's do a shot together on here now, bro. I'm not drinking tonight. I had a few drinks on Friday night. Thailand is from Jack. Thailand is the place, Mark. Yeah. Australia does sound good, Alex Candy. Definitely, mate. Yeah, I've never done Oz, although I would love to go there. Gaza Boas. I was going to go to Oz just after I finished my City and Guilds, but got married instead. Stay safe. Yeah, sometimes bro, things like that stand in the way, don't they? Yeah. I've never let anything stop me doing what I've wanted to do with my life, though. Even though I got married, to be honest, I'll give big props to my wife. Although we're not together anymore, but I will give her a big shout out, Dawn, because before I met Dawn, I never really travelled or did anything like that. She really opened my eyes to it. I'd only ever been to, I think I've been to Tenerife or Lanzarote, sorry, with my mum, and a day trip to France with the school when I was about 11. So I hadn't done anything. And then I got with Dawn. We went to Egypt. Then we went to Egypt in the April for my birthday, 2013, and then 2000 was it 2014, and then September we went to Mauritius for a fortnight. So we did two. I'd never gone anywhere like for years, and then suddenly I went Egypt, and then Mauritius, and we got engaged in Mauritius, and then the following April we went to Vegas and got married, and then on to Mexico for a honeymoon. So and then we went to Jamaica for our first year's anniversary. So we did a lot in a short period of time, and it really did give me the bug to go traveling. So when we separated, that was my big thing I wanted to do more of. I sort of realised in that relationship that traveling was something that I really, really did love, and I haven't stopped doing it since. John Woods, would you work in New Zealand, Adam? There's a shortage of bricklayers there. Yeah, I'd love to go and work in New Zealand, actually. I would like to go there. I love that country. I've never been, but I love the look of it. I've watched The Lord of the Rings, and that sort of scenic views and stuff there. Absolutely epic. I'd love to go there, definitely. It was one of them sort of places I think I'd like to get in a camper van or something and dot myself around, go bang, bang, bang. Yeah, whether you'd rent one there, wouldn't you? You wouldn't ship one over. Just rent one and yeah, go around, or even rent a car and just do cheap hotels. I'm not quite into doing hostels anymore. I like my comforts now. But I think you could get a good trip to go around New Zealand. Yeah, if you could do that over a month and a half, 2 months, the North Island and the South maybe, that would be brilliant, eh? Richie Quest, have you had many block walls blow over? I've had a few. Yeah, the last one was about 2 years ago now. Me and a bloke called Dan Richardson. Yo, Dan, how you doing? If you're watching, we did a jack wall on a plot. It was I think it was a row of terraced houses. I think it's 3 or 4 terraced houses, and we did jack wall, jack wall, jack wall, jack wall all the way through. And we did. I think the chippies were still working on the floor on the last plot or something. So we did the first 3. We did the bottoms of them all. Then we went and did the top out on them, and then the last one we had to take up. We took it up in one day. So we did the bottom one side, about 5 courses. Then we did 5 the other side. Then we went back the other side to put the last 3 on, I think, and the beam fill one. So it might have been 4 in total. Yeah, the beam fill. Yeah, with the beam fill, then we did so 5 there and a blockette. That's it. Then another 4. Then yeah, so when we got to the last, we're just backing up the last bit of it, and there was a massive big window on the back, and the wind went bellowing through. And I was one side. I think Dan was pointing up the side that it blew through, and I was putting in the last block, I think, and the whole wall went bang, went through both skins, and they were like 3.5 Newton concretes. I just went bang straight through. Oh man! But the bit where I was stood, the wall sort of folded around me, so I didn't really get hurt. But I think one or two caught me on the elbow, the arm, and that I sort of went ah. But I think at first, I think the first reaction, I felt like going. I put my arms up to try and hold it when I landed, and I realised it was going. I just went like that, and it just folded around me. Mental. But hopefully, we won't have many more of them happen. We tend to be a lot more careful now. How old was I when I started in construction from Steve? Teddy? I started doing construction. Well, I did a bit when I was a kid, when I was really young with my dad, because he had an extension built on the house and built loads of things like outhouses, timber frame sheds, concrete base, a couple of courses of bricks round, then put a plate on it, and then just do like 2x4, sheet it with ply, clad it, sort of thing. Big garage me and my dad built when I was young, but on site and stuff really properly on site when I was about 27. Before that, I was doing driveways and patios and garden walls with an Irish guy. Did that for about 5 years before then. Before that, I was doing all the other little jobs I was doing. But I was on site as well, Millennium Dome being one of them when I was 18, doing the electrical work there. So, yeah, I've been in and about the construction industry pretty much all my working life. Yes. Shout out for Ellis Brickwork in Wrexham. How you doing, Gary? Boom, boom. Nice to see you. You're still here, mate. You're still sticking with me. Cheers, brother. Happy days. Have a good Christmas. Ryan Wood. Yes, Adam. Best channel on YouTube, bro. Boom. I love that. There's a lot of channels on YouTube, so to get that accolade, thank you, mate. That means a lot. I was hoping, from Stuart, I hope Simon wasn't having trouble with his manhole. No, I don't know. I didn't actually ask him what was up with him. But if he didn't feel like it, then he didn't feel like it. But it wasn't the best week anyway, really, to be honest, last week, was it? The weather was appalling. It was freezing cold. So if I didn't fancy him, wasn't feeling all right, doesn't have to come in, does he? I thought that was cool. Cheers, Taylor. Anthony, what are the most comfortable work boots you have worn? To be honest, mate, them DeWalt ones I've got at the moment. I bought some DeWalt dealer boot ones. They're unbelievable. They got a nice warm lining inside of them. They're comfortable down the bottom. I used to like them 50 quid special, 40 quid specials out of Screwfix. I used to like them. They're quite fashionable at one point, weren't they? But the laces go so quick, didn't they? A couple of drops of muck on them a couple of times, and they just pop. Oh God, I'm hiccuping here. They just pop. So I went for the dealer boot ones this time, and they are really comfy. So yeah, I'm really happy with them. So check them out on the Screwfix website. DeWalt dealer boots. Soy Alpha Mark. Soy Cowboy is the best night out in Bangkok. Many bars are closed now, mate. No one here in Soy 33. It was just great. But all the bars are now closed. Yeah, I bet. Maria, Adam, if you were financially well off, would you still do your channel? I bet you would still do it. I would, Maria, 100%. Yeah, if I was well off, oh man, the world would be my oyster, and I could I'd just do some amazing things, and I'd film everything. I'd show everyone everything that I'm doing. Definitely. And if I was really, really, really rich, I mean, like for instance, mega wealth, like the 175 million on the lotto the other day, I would put on a party for all 2,000 of you. You know what I mean? I would. I'm that sort of guy. I think we'd have a brilliant time. I'd definitely put, if I had all them millions and all that lot, I'd definitely put 50 G's behind the bar for all you lot. Say, come on, let's have a party. Get on it. 50G bar bill. That would be a crazy one, wouldn't it? Right, where are we? Hi from Stoke, #1 plasterer. Simon Bloor, how you doing, Simon? Boom. Stoke's #1 plasterer. Lovely. John Woods, definitely best channel on YouTube. Cheers, John. Appreciate that, brother. Good man. Aaron, SF. Aaron, what's your worst injury you've ever had at work? Worst one I've had at work. I broke my finger. I crushed it between a forklift and a muck tub once. A couple of muck. I banged it there. Look, my finger. Look, it's bent over at the end. Yeah, I busted that on site. That was painful. That's pretty much it, I think, mate. Been pretty lucky. Cuts and grazes. A couple of nasty cuts. Things flicking up, but nothing. You know, couple of knife cuts when I've cut myself when I've been cutting something. Hit my hand with a hammer. Cut your hand, didn't you? Black man's pinch, if that's still politically correct to say. Or nipped. I suppose you can't say that either, can you? You know, like when you get a blood blister. Yeah. A few of them. But yeah, hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, touch wood. Touch wood. Oi, oi. We'll all be alright. Yeah. You gotta be safe on site, haven't you? Just keep your eyes open. I heard a funny thing. What I just remember, Gary said something on film the other day, and I didn't even realise it. And even when I edited it, I didn't realise what he said. And he said, "It's very Christmassy outside, or something." And he goes, "It looks like reindeer." Oh, the weather is it raining this Christmas? It looks like reindeer or something. Oh dear, I found it funny anyway. Oh, dear. Right, where were we? Adam, thanks for your videos, mate. Love them. Cheers, Sam's dad. Nice one, bro. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad you like them, man. I'll try and do my best to make videos as good as I can. Now, that's something I've got to ask everybody. Right, what does everyone like think about? You know, when in the beginning of my videos, I've been doing this. Other famous people from Essex include bang, and then coming out. What does everyone think of that? Because I'm in two minds whether to carry on doing that, but I want to do something in the morning, something right at the beginning, something funny. You know, I did the thing with the cars crashing into the car park, and I've been doing the famous thing. I might carry that on this week, but I might do famous people not from Essex, or should I do? Could be an idea to do famous bricklayers or famous television construction workers. So we could do a few of them, couldn't we? I'm not going to say any out now, but I don't know. There's a few ideas I could do for Christmas time. I'm going to have a real long, hard think about the direction I want the channel to go in and what features I want to bring into it, because I want to keep everyone involved. So yeah, I've got a few things up my sleeve. I did think about bricklaying quiz. Could be interesting. Tea break quiz, 10 o'clock. Could do that. See how you all get on. And then I could give the answers out at lunchtime, couldn't I? Hey, that could be something good for the channel. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right. Hey, buddy, thanks for your videos, love. Yes, mate, these next few months, some shirt. Yes, mate, these next few months, sort them out from the boys. I will raise a glass to Boris and Rishi. Will you? Yeah, yeah, I'll raise the glass to Rishi and Boris, because through that lockdown and stuff, they did help out the self-employed, didn't they? Some people have taken the grant, some people haven't. I'm not ashamed to say I took the grant, because I know in all light of day that I haven't been working. I haven't been earning the amount of money what I normally would earn. I have had time off for work, not for weather as well. Some of you have seen the sites that we've been on. We've had to uproot ourselves from one site to another site, different companies throughout the last few months. And I dare say in the near future, over Christmas period, it will slacken off as well. So yeah, I will raise a glass to Boris and Rishi for sorting us all out grants, and make sure everyone, you save your grants, save them for your because you're gonna have a bit of a tax bill this year, ain't you? Because we've had a few grants come through. So just make sure you save your tax. Glenn, oh, hi Glenn, how you doing, bro? I've got a big long list of of messages, so I'm getting through them. So bear with me. But Glenn, here we go. Hi Adam, hope you're having a great weekend. I've missed the first 40 minutes. Jesus, 40 minutes is it? Oh my god, it's 50 now. Oh my god. Keep up the good work, my man. Easily the best bricklayer. Cheers, Glenn. Happy days, man. Hope you're well, bro. Good stuff, man. Hope you have a good week. Hope you and your lad Rory and your missus and everyone's all cool. Nice to see you tuned in again, man. It means a lot. Well done, man. Colin Booth, I'm watching you while having a Richard III, and it's a big one like King Kong's finger. Go on, Colin. Squeeze one out, brother. It's all, you know what? This is one of the best things about doing these live chats. You don't know what people are gonna say to you. You know what I mean? It's so funny, so funny. And following that, which makes me laugh even more, is it's just said it's a big one like King Kong's finger. After that, we've got but it's Finley and it says turtle. Oh look, it's Finley, Billy's son. Hello, Finley. How you doing, bro? Yo. Oh, wicked, man. Nice one you tuned in. Show your mum. Show your mum what I'm up to. Show your mum and Jack and all that, everyone. See that I'm doing my live. That's mental. Nice one, Finley. Well done, mate. DM Masters. What angle grinder do you use at work, mate? We use little Makita ones, little Makita 18-volt ones. There's a few of them on there, but mine's an LXT, I think. Cyan Gary's ones might be an LXT, actually. Mine might be an XTR or something, but I got mine out of Screwfix. It was the cheapest 18-volt battery one you could get, Makita. So that's the one I got. Brilliant. Carol Kirkwood doing the weather. Oh, do you know what? I might get old Carol on there. Oh, I like Carol Kirkwood. Do any of you guys like her? She's brilliant, isn't she? Oh, every morning. Oh, morning, boys and girls. It's going to be wet. Oh, Carol. John Woods, have you ever done brick on railway or underground at night time? No, I haven't, mate. Nah, never done any brickwork on the underground. I've done night work on the motorways before when I was ground working, like curbs and stuff, and I was doing the going along with the staff with the digger driver when I was a young'un. Through the winter months again, doing nights when I was about 22, 23. Soon on, I was getting good money. I think I was getting 140s back then. When was that? 2003, 2004. Yeah, you sound like you've got a cold. I've got a little bit of blood on those. But I don't feel like I've got a cold. No, don't sound that. Oh, cheers, mate. Family all fine. And my older lad, Seth, says hi too. Hello, Seth. How you doing? Happy days. Oh, Finley, I'm at Dad's at the moment. It's every Sunday. Oh, yeah, I forgot that you go over there. Brilliant. Adam, wish you many successful week and put out as many videos as you can. Nothing works on German television, and your videos are always highlighted in the evening. Haha, yeah, wicked. Yeah, I'll get some videos out for you on the during the week. No problem whatsoever. Right, guys and girls, we're coming up to 57 minutes now live. I've never done a live for this long. That's brilliant. Your comments and your questions and stuff have kept me rabbiting on for an hour. Can't believe it. But yeah, happy days. I'm glad you all tuned in to my little Sunday chat. And yeah, we should be doing more of the same next week. Like I say, loads more brickwork and block work. And I'll try and keep you entertained as much as I can. If anyone's got any ideas or anything they'd like to see more of on the channel, don't hesitate to send it in to me. And I'll just comment on one of the videos or send it to feelas@gmail.com. You can also send your shout out pictures to feelas@gmail.com. We've now got the Tricky Bricky Facebook page. I'll stick that in the description at the end. It's not in there at the moment, but I'll stick that in at the end. I am actually on a 30-day Facebook ban at the moment, so I can't actually reply to anyone on the Tricky Brickies page. I don't know how I managed to get this Facebook ban. It's just through some plonker. I just replied to someone's comment on something, and apparently, I'll tell you what it was. There was a woman on there, and she wrote on there, "I hate it when people DM me dick pics, right, onto their like so they get a direct message." And I replied, "Yeah, I hate it when birds send me message saying send nudes." Just as a reply, I was pissed. I never would normally write that anyway. But I got banned for that for 30 days. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Anyway, so that's that. So yeah, you can still all access the Tricky Bricky page. They're still working, all fine. Just go on there and like it, and you can go on there and mess around and yeah, post your brickwork pictures up there. Anything you get up to. Christmas pictures will be cool. I'm going to do a little bit of a Christmas special this week, so stay tuned for that. And other than that, guys, have a brilliant rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, one last quick one from John. Do you think money in construction is less now than it was years ago? It's less this year than what it was last year, and it's definitely less than what it was 2 years before. Well, the amount of work that was out there anyway, because I was non-stop. I had 2 good years where I didn't really stop. The only time I stopped was for weather. I was flat out. Housing estates in Colchester, flat out. My mate got your name for swearing about his van. My mate got his name for swearing about his van. I don't understand. My mate got named for swearing about his van. Named? Ah. I don't understand that bit, mate. Oh, sorry, mate. Banned. Oh, I gotcha. Sorry, mate. Yes. Sorry, mate. I was totally, yeah, I know. Sometimes the Facebook police, mate, they're worse than the real old bill, aren't they? The worst thing about Facebook is, I think, someone posts something on there, you share it, and then they ban you. It's like, where the hell do you think it came from? You gave it to me in the first place. You can't give me a ban for something I shared off your page. You know what I mean? But anyway, there we go. That's my Facebook rant over. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm going to end the stream now. Have a great weekend. I've hit the hour. Boom. Thanks for all your likes and subscribes, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys and girls. Pow!